You think people hurt you. You think the job, the breakup, the silence, broke you. But most of the time, they didn't. They just pressed where you were already bruised, where you were already cracked, where something inside you had been aching for a while, and you just didn't want to see it until someone else touched it. That's the thing about pain. It doesn't always come from what just happened. It comes from what it woke up. The world doesn't hurt you. It reveals you. The friend who ghosted you. They didn't destroy your trust. They just pointed at a part of you that still ties self-worth to how long someone stays. The lover who left. They didn't break your heart. They made you confront how terrified you are of being alone with yourself. And the criticism that stung too deep. It didn't come from their words. It came from the fact that some part of you believed it. The world is a mirror, not a monster. It reflects what you haven't healed, what you haven't faced, what you've been hiding under routines, noise, and I'm fine. And no matter how far you run, your reflection follows. We blame life for being cruel. But what if life is just honest? What if it holds up a mirror, and you hate what you see? Not because it's ugly, but because it's unprocessed. You didn't cry over them. You cried over what they awakened. You didn't fall apart because of that moment. You fell apart because you'd been holding yourself together for too long, without checking in. That's why healing isn't about fixing what's outside. It's about asking, what part of me keeps getting touched, and why does it still bleed? You're not weak because you're triggered. You're not broken because you react. But you stay wounded if you don't examine the pattern. Because pain, unexamined, becomes identity. And identity, built on pain, becomes a cage. Some people will leave. Some things will fall apart. Some moments will sting. But that's not the enemy. That's the signal. It's your mind saying, this again, still here, still unhealed. You don't need to avoid life to stop hurting. You just need to listen to what the hurt is trying to teach. Behind every sting is a message. Behind every silence is a question. Behind every trigger is a wound that needs air. And behind all of it is you, the version of you that never got to speak. The version of you that learned to be quiet so others wouldn't leave. The version of you that became so adaptable. You forgot your original shape. And now, life is trying to show you that it's time to stop adapting and start acknowledging. So the next time something hurts, before blaming the world, before blaming them, before blaming fate, ask yourself, what did this awaken in me? And how long has it been waiting for me to notice? Because sometimes, what breaks you is just life tapping your shoulder, whispering, you've outgrown the version of you that could survive this pain silently. This pain isn't punishment. It's information. It's the body's way of saying, hey, something in here still needs you. And maybe that's the only love story worth beginning. You, finally listening to you.